Just like in IPv4, IPv6 has unicast and multicast addresses. There are three unicast address types that we're concerned with in this course: global, link local, and the unspecified address. There are other types of address types defined in RFC 4291 if you're curious, but these are the three that we're going to cover in this course. So let's start with the global unicast address type. Global unicast addresses are also known as aggregatable global unicast addresses, and they're globally routable over the public IPv6 internet, and they function pretty much the same way as public IPv4 addresses. IPv6 global unicast addresses begin with the 2000:/3 prefix. This means that the first 3 bits, the 3 leftmost bits, are always the same. Let's write the first 4 hexadecimal digits of the 2000:/3 prefix out in binary. Now keep in mind that each digit, each place, is 4 bits in length. So the leftmost digit, which is 2, is binary 0010. Now the network mask here is only 3 bits. So as long as those left 3 bits 001 stay the same, any other bits we change in the address will still be a part of the 2000:/3 network. That means that an address starting with the bits 0011 would still be in the 2000:/3 network. Well, what is 0011 in hexadecimal? Well, it's 3. So the address 3000:/3 is actually a valid IPv6 global unicast address within the 2000:/3 network. In fact, global unicast addresses can go all the way up to 3FFF:/3. That's quite a bit. The reason I'm bringing this up is that I want you to be absolutely certain that you understand the structure of IPv6 addresses. They are very, very different than IPv4, and a lot of people get a false sense of security because they think they know what that /3 network mask does when in fact they really don't. The next type of unicast address is the link local address. Link local addresses are very special because they are unique to a link. What this means is that they are not globally unique. In fact, they're not even unique to a router. This means that the same router with 2 separate links can have the same link local address on both interfaces, and it's not a problem. Pretty weird. Well, since they're not unique, link local addresses are not routable. Link local addresses begin with the FE80:/64 prefix. Now, by the way, RFC 4291 actually reserves FE80:/10 for link local, but in practice, link local addresses all begin with FE80:/64. Lastly, we have the unspecified address, which is just all zeros. Now, how do you write all zeros in IPv6 notation? Well, it's just ::/128. Just imagine 128 zeros, and that's the unspecified address. The unspecified address is not assigned to any interface, but it's used as a source address when there is no IPv6 address assigned. Speaking of which, how are IPv6 addresses assigned? Well, let's talk about that.